Hey Libra, this is Angelica's Divine Readings. Thank you so much for clicking into this video and allowing me to read for you. This, of course, will be a general reading. We went ahead and cleared all the decks and everything like that, so we're good to go there. But with this, just keep in mind it is general. So with that, some things may resonate with you, some things may not. Definitely take what does. Y'all need to hear it, okay? Okay, Libra, take what belongs to you and definitely leave what doesn't. But let's go ahead and just dive right in. So what does our Libras need to know about their past, present, and future? In regards, ooh, that one like wants to fall over, doesn't it? To the past, present, and future here for our Libras. Any lessons, concerns that they should be worried about here? What are the lessons that they'll be understanding throughout this read here? And also keep in mind, guys, I did open up my one-on-one reading. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and check a look at the description inside the link in the description box and go ahead and take some time there to... I'm so overdoing this, Joyce. Come on, girl. Just say it and move on. Hey Libra, this is Angelica's Divine Reading. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and allowing me to read for you. So this will be a general reading, so some things may resonate with you, some things may not, but those things that do, they really for you. So make sure you take that, analyze it, see what that's all about. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and dive in. Now this will be for the sun, moon, or rising, as well as the Venus sign for our Libras. So what type of insight do we have for our Libras? What do they need to know about their past, present, and future? So guys, go ahead and leave a comment below. I would love to know more about who I'm reading for. Are you a sun, moon, rising, or a Venus when it comes to your Libra placement? And also, I did go ahead and open up my personal reading. So if that's something that you're interested in, a one-on-one with myself, please go ahead and take a look at the description box for that link. And I would love to do a reading just for you. But with this, we'll go ahead and just pull a few more cards here to understand a little bit more clarity in regards to the lessons that you'll be learning throughout this reading and kind of what's to come in the past, in the present, in the future for our Libras. And just looking for one more card. Amazing. This came here. Okay, awesome. So taking a dive right into your past. So in the past, we did have a learning of fear. That's a lesson that came to be. So you may have realized that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So there's some type of energy of fear here, but I do see that you overcome that fear, realizing that fear is a byproduct of not loving a certain aspect, right? You're kind of fearful because you're scared of that next step. You're kind of fearful because there's something within you that has a bit of doubt or something of that sort. So I definitely see that there's going to be a lesson that really shows you a little bit more and that allows you to become more in this energy of positivity and a higher vibration as well. But with that being said, the cards that we actually pulled was the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So what I definitely see here is that you did have a really great new beginning that really allowed you to feel very creative, something that really got you very passionate, and it had to come in regards to your money. So there was like a new beginning in that aspect that not only were you able to work on your financial, becoming, that state of financial stability, but it was also from something that you really enjoyed doing. And so that really just opened up your heart center. Now, when I also see this Knight of Cups, I do see that you were kind of coming in with it and it allowed you to have kind of like these deeper connections. So I definitely see as though with this new beginning, it was almost like a partnership that you went in with somebody that somebody that really understood more about you and your goals in life. I think you were kind of scared of this partnership and kind of where it was headed in regards to like a business partnership. So I do feel like that for some of you guys, there was some type of business partnership that came to be that allowed you to have a deeper connection. Another thing I'm seeing here for someone else is that with this new beginning in regards to your finances and something that you're moving in steadily, what's great is that you learn to a better understanding of yourself. You were kind of in this like somewhat daydream state where you're like, okay, this is all going to happen. I can feel it happening, and it's beautiful that it's actually happening. So you're starting to trust yourself, and it allowed you to take away some of the fears because you're able to kind of dream about what you're running out of your life and dream about this next step and this next chapter for you. And with that, I can see that you were overcoming a lot of self-doubt that was in yourself. So it was like a real understanding of yourself in this moment, and allowed for you to go into this new opportunity with kind of a clearer picture. You weren't like rushing into it, because as you see for both these horses, they're not like rushing into this new opportunity. It was something that you were steadily going to that really allowed you to learn more about yourself. I'll go ahead and pull some additional cards just to see if there's any additional clarity that Spirit wants to provide for us, or any additional like confirmation in regards to what's going on in the past for our Libras. For our Libras. Anything else that we should know about or understand? This will be the last shuffle through, and we'll just kind of pull from the top from there, unless anything else wants to come out for our Libras. Just 3 cards. You gave me 2 more, but I'll take the 4 cards, and we'll read through the 4 of them. So I did get the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, which is crazy. That's coming in again here for you, as well as the Page of Wands as well. So from these cards, definitely seeing that clarity in regards to this particular Knight of Cups. It's really showing me that you gained a better understanding of yourself. You were able to daydream and allow yourself to kind of analyze those dreams steadily, so that we can move forward towards the goals that you have, especially when it comes to your finances and feeling fulfilled in what you're doing as well. But with this, I do the Ace of Swords again showed me that there's some type of new beginning, but you are coming at this new beginning with a different perspective. So instead of you typically, I can feel like you like charge into like a new opportunity, but this time you kind of took a step back. You had a lot of ideas, you were daydreaming, you were like, okay, I could do this way, I could do that way. And so that all felt really good, but it was really a new beginning that allowed you to take a little bit more hold of your life and allow you to kind of have more different directions that you can really choose from. And with this Page of Wands, I can also see that you were almost a student. You were almost wanting to see things from a different light, from a new perspective, and move forward and towards that as well. Now, I do see a bit of disappointment that kind of came along the way. And I think this is actually what led to all of this understanding and newfound opportunity within yourself, was this 5 of Cups. So there was something that didn't really work out itself. It's something that you were attached to. It could have been like a certain type of project that you really thought would go the way that you always wanted it to go, but then for some reason it didn't. And so with that, you were kind of grieving this loss and grieving this big change that was happening. But all the while, you still had other cups and other talents and other opportunities that you just had to turn around and look at them, pick up those opportunities that are already within you, and move forward towards it. So you had to take some time to grieve. And I think that's where this fear came out of, because there was some doubt because of something that happened in regards to your finances. But with this new opportunity, your finances are really coming to be. You're really thinking of things in a different light, and you're really excited in regards to the opportunities that come with it, because you've been dreaming of these type of opportunities, and it's now coming to you, and you're going steadily towards it as well. Now, in regards to your present, we did get the Magician as well, as well as the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. With this as well, a lesson that you are going to learn, if you haven't already, is in regards to empathy. So it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And that's really interesting to see, because you did get this 2 of Pentacles showing me that there was some type of decision you had to make with your finances. I think you started this new opportunity. Now the next step is, okay, I come to like a decision I have to make, like which one do I choose when it comes to my finances. Either way, it's going to be a great outcome, but you're kind of seeing it from all different directions. You're like, okay, I could do this and this could be the outcome. I could do that, this could be the outcome, but it's something that you've been manifesting. Having this Magician, it shows me that you were creating the life that you are living, which is all here, right? You're daydreaming, you're dreaming about what you want to be and where your life is headed and where your finances are headed. And it's going straight towards that, because you have everything that you need within yourself to make life happen exactly how you want it to happen. And then with this King of Wands, I see that you're charging forward with the whatever decision you made. If you haven't already made it, you've charging forward, and you have this confidence and this excitement about it. Especially with this King of Wands, they stand and they have confidence in the decisions that they make. They've been here, done this before, and now it's time making hard choices that sometimes they're not ready to make, but it has to be done because they've been preparing for this whole time. And so I see that you're going right after it, and you're seeing both sides of every situation. You're able, as this King of Wands, to kind of look at everything from a different perspective that maybe most won't see. And then you're not taking you've taken the time to already manifest. So you don't need to take more time to plan. You are putting things into action based on that choice that you had made. Now, let's go ahead and pull some additional cards just to kind of see if there's anything else for our Libras that they should know about. Anything else, or confirmation. Both those came out, so we'll keep that. Confirmation as well. We'll take one more card here to help clarify what's going on in the present tense for our Libras. That was a lot of cards, really too many. Too many cards, just one more card for our Libras, and this will be the last shuffle through. Okay, yeah, so with this kind of clarity here, we had gotten the King of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Three of Wands. So with this decision, there was a lot of nervousness. I think you have some fears and some doubts within you that we're all over, still overcoming and such. But there was something that also happened during this time that made you really like sad for others, or not really sad for others, maybe like more so it made you kind of really reanalyze the way you look at other people. You understand what pain can cause, and how going more so towards your fears and such can really cause a lot more pain. I think you were really scared to make this decision because you didn't want to hurt anyone around you. I think it was a hard decision where financially it was, I think financially in regards to your time, it might have been like a choice where maybe I do too much working. And so I'm choosing this route of working even harder than I have. So I'm trying to get a promotion. I'm trying to get something else. But then you see that it really will kind of damage a part of you, whether that's damage your own boundaries or really damage maybe your home life or something that's really important to you. So I definitely kind of a feeling that has to do something with like the amount of time you have to invest into this decision. And so it was really hard for you, and it's something that you were scared was going to really break you if you chose the wrong one, because you're like, okay, well, I can choose this one, but I might be away from home for much longer. Or maybe I can choose this route, I'll be home for much longer, but then like I won't have the financial stability that I'm looking for. So it was a hard decision that really weighed on you, and you really weren't sure like which one to do. I wouldn't say that this was completely rock bottom, but it's something that really weighed on your heart. It was something that, all here, it's all about kind of emotions in regards to your dreams and such. And so you're scared that these dreams wouldn't happen. And however, you made the decision because the universe is trying to tell you, you have the strength, you have this willpower, you have everything that you need to go after your vision, to go after what's in front of you. And with this King of Pentacles, I definitely see that the financial state, it comes to allowing you to master your finances. It allows you to really, whatever decision you made, being able to see it from different situations, different types of limelights, understanding that, this can hurt us in one way, but it can be a positive in another. Looking at all the aspects of it, it allows you to use the talents that you have within yourself to really go after and become a master of your finances. So I know that was a hard decision you had to make. Sorry, my kiddos are screaming, but I know that was a hard decision you had to make, but nonetheless, you had to make it because you had everything within yourself, and it really is going to lead to the success that you're looking for, especially with this King of Pentacles, as well as these King of Wands as well, too. So that's what I see here inside your present tense. Now, in your future, you did get the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. With this, the lesson that I see that you will be learning in your future is about health. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So that is our bodies that's happening here. Now, what I definitely am seeing here is that we'll start here with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So with this Eight of Cups, I definitely see that there was something that's to come here that you realize no longer serves you. Now, because I see this health, part of me feels like it has to be something with kind of your diet and your lifestyle. You're realizing maybe you're indulging too much in things that you shouldn't be indulging in. And so you're kind of coming back to your health side of things. You're taking a look and saying, okay, this doesn't serve me. I need to go away to be with myself and look and see what would be the next best thing for me, because your soul is like crying out to you that this isn't working. And I think once you have this epiphany moment with this judgment, you take a look at yourself and really analyze. It's like you have this aha spiritual moment awakening awakening almost, where you're like, okay, I'm really analyzing who I am, what I'm doing to myself. I think there was probably some like, I don't want to say drug use, but I think there could have been like some type of drug use or some type of like alcoholism, or maybe types of food that you were eating. There's just something that wasn't nourishing your soul. And you had to take a self-analyzation, be honest with yourself to really understand, why am I here? What happened? And I think it took you to go within yourself and have like kind of that spiritual analysis within you to allow you to go ahead and push forward towards the things that you should be going for. Now, with this Six of Pentacles, and I also feel as though, kind of just seeing with your past and your present, I just feel like for someone else, it could really mean that you realize that you're giving too much to your financial like choices more so. I think it was kind of very much, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I want to do it, but then you realize that it wasn't really serving your best interests. And so when that happened, you took some time again with yourself to kind of analyze it and say, like, is this the right path for me? And so I think you did turn away from your typical path that you were on to kind of venture off to something different, something that would actually give you balance at home and balance within yourself. So where your health, you're realizing how important your health is. You're putting so much energy and time and stuff into your work that a little bit of it, you're kind of neglecting yourself. And so when you kind of take some time to have this epiphany and realize it and change the direction that you were on, you were able to release things that no longer served you and allow for better things to come into you. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, it definitely shows me that with your finances, the investments that you made, they started to really balance out because you weren't just putting yourself into it, right? It wasn't just like work, 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 no play, no play. I'm just work, 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 work. It was more so like, okay, we're balancing ourselves out. We're able to, because we're able to free up some energy to allow myself to be on a higher vibration, I was allowing more and better things to come into me. And so it doesn't show that you were like a millionaire per se right now, but it was showing me here that you made the right decisions, took a look and analyzed yourself. And from that analyzation, you realize that, hey, there's a better way for me to do this, that I can feel fulfilled in different aspects. I can help those around me. But not only that, I can really nourish my soul, and what I'm giving out, I'm able to get back, because I'm not just putting in. I'm really realizing that, like, I am important, and you're starting to put yourself first. So I see a lot of self-love going on inside your present. Still a lot of greatness in regards to your finances. So you're still on that financial pursuit of greatness. But let's go ahead and pull just some additional cards just to see a little bit more here. Sorry, my kiddos are playing Roblox, and I know they get rowdy a little bit. So if you hear them, I apologize. But nonetheless, Spirit, staying on track here. What additional, I love hearing their laughs. What additional insight should I go ahead and provide for our Libras? So we did go ahead and get the Knight of Wands, as well as the King of Wands, as well as the Queen of Wands. So you are definitely headed in the right direction. You needed this epiphany to happen. With these different wands, I'm showing that you were really up for this challenge. It was kind of a change you had to make, but you were excited for the change. With this Queen of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Queen of Swords, it shows me that you had to take everything and look at it from a different perspective. You cut off things that no longer served you and no longer was working for you, so that way you can flourish into where you are right now, or where you will be after all of this and this epiphanies and such. But also coming into the King of Wands, which is interesting because the King of Wands is happening twice here. So you would definitely see that very often, as well as then we have a page, and yeah, oh no, that's the Knight of Wands. Cool. So yeah, so the King of Wands is showing up 2 times here, really showing me that you are standing in who you are becoming. You're accepting challenges. The more that you're learning about yourself, the more that you're growing, it's allowing you to really be more confident in the different choices you're making, but more confident in when I have to change direction. I'm okay with doing that. I'm confident because I've accomplished so much. I made different decisions. I know how to look at things in a different light, and I'm going after what I want. And even though it's in a different way, in a different perspective, it's exactly where I need to be at. So that is what I see here for you. I'm excited for what is to come for you. But let's go ahead and just pull one additional card in regards to angel number. With these angel numbers, or they're basically like synchronicities, basically, that you're going to see or start to see more often than before. So I would love to know if you've seen these numbers often, if it just started popping up, where were you at? What were you feeling? I'm going to go ahead and do one more shuffle, and then we're going to go ahead and pull a card for us. So the card we have is 333, which says potential. So what your angels are trying to tell you, your spirit guides are trying to tell you, is that Your choice to reach your highest of potential is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are, which you can see here, right? You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. That's wild. Affirmation here is my potential is infinite because you are a limitless being. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. And so I can I can really see that because you had so much going on here, but overall, it's all leading you to where you need to be, to your fullest potential that's really within you. And so, yeah, I'm so happy for you. Well, that's what I have for you, Libra. Again, thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to read for you. Make sure you like, subscribe, click that button below, get those notifications. And then nonetheless, also make sure you check the description box if you'd like to do a personal reading. I would love to do that for you, but I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Libra.